Attitude Broadcasting presents BSS Carolinas with your host, Rocky. JPP, not only are you a giant, but you're a dummy giant.
Giant dummy.
You'll be in the same unemployment line as Steve Clifford. New job, Release Roberts. Linsanity's a hornet. We call us hockey experts. Easy.
You know who the next Jordan is? LeBron. It's not his fault. It's just because I like playing devil's advocate. Never again. Hall of Famer. Tannehill. Game over. Don't worry. I'll wait. We've all said it. None of us are hockey experts. I guess we are. We're beating hockey experts.
And big shots.
PJ Harrison. Rudy Gobert. JPP. What a dingling. Linssanity. I said better. I didn't say good. Roy Hibbert. What a dingling. If Duncan gets the 7 rings, not his fault. With Jordan, you got plenty of money. Get you a driver. Bump that. Side pieces. Side pieces. Ronda Rousey.
You can listen to the show on Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. And follow us on Twitter at BSS Carolinas. Welcome to BSS Carolinas. Of course, I'm Rocky. Joining me tonight is the whole crew is here. Big Shot's here. And we got 2 guys that need sweepers. I'll get our production assistant on it this week, all right? Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
Lisa will help us out.
Man, I've only been doing this show for like
half a year.
Almost like 6-7 months now.
Yeah.
And nothing?
I'm working on some
still
new
got
stuff.
Easy Sweeper in there.
Hey,
Easy, where you at? You out
Hey,
there listening?
I'm working on some new stuff, all right?
Cool.
And all I do is spit fire on this mic, so it should be easy to find some clips on there.
I don't know, man. You
he's
said the
Drake.
truth, though. You're supposed to speak the truth.
I did.
Anyway, we got a great weekend, a week of football coming up. We got Thanksgiving Day, so let's get into it. And then we'll do Dummies of the Week in this segment. The first game this week on Thursday, 12:30, the Vikings at the Lions. Who do you guys got for the Vikings and Lions?
Man, this should be a sweep, y'all. Don't be dumb.
Lions.
Don't do it.
It is Thanksgiving Day, though.
I remember what the Lions did last year. Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson had a miraculous day. They beat the hell out of whoever they were playing. I forgot who they were playing, but Matt Stafford threw for like 4 or 5 touchdowns last year.
Do you trust Sam Bradford or the defense? That's the thing.
I don't trust neither one of them right now.
Neither one of them.
I'm going to go with Detroit. They're home on Thanksgiving Day.
Bingo.
Matthew
Stafford's going to put up 450 yards.
As much as it pains me.
I need him this week, man. He had the yards. He didn't have any touchdowns.
No, he killed me in one of my fantasy leagues. I had him
I
starting.
think I only had one person score for me this week, and that was DeMarco Murray in my
I'm just glad I had Ebron score a rushing touchdown, so it was great.
I had Kirk Cousins. It was a good day.
I'll go with the Lions. I don't have a lot of faith in them to win this game. I think the Vikings will win.
Let's move on to the 4:30 game.
Yeah, let's do that.
The 4:30 game, the racial slurs 6-3-1 at the best team in the NFL, the Cowboys at 9-1. 9 straight. Dak Prescott has looked. Come on, don't give no.
Look good.
Go ahead.
Don't give any hate for this team.
Go ahead.
Dak has played great the last 2 weeks against.
Yep.
I'm just saying, and he's played better teams than the Redskins have.
Go ahead, Rock.
But what? Am I picking?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know who I'm going. Cowboys are going to blow them out because the Redskins' defense is horrible. Besides Josh Norman, their defense is
They only
garbage.
allowed 24 to Green Bay.
Dude, Green Bay has no. Chris Baker went out with injury. Okay, who knows if he's even playing?
Ryan Kerrigan.
Dude, that our offensive line is the MVP this season. No one will stop this offensive line.
But it's Washington and it's Dallas, and we know it's going to be close, and we know it's going to be competitive.
Different season, dude. I'm telling you.
All right, here's
that's why I've been here.
I'm gonna just
every
go
week.
ahead and kick it off. I'm gonna pick the Redskins. And this is why.
Everybody's going to. Everybody's going to.
But I'm gonna
go
back
ahead
it
and
up.
start the hatred.
I'm gonna back it up with facts.
Okay, what facts?
Facts are
Please, because I'm gonna rebuttal everyone.
okay. Here's the thing: the Redskins can do, and I'm not saying they're as good. Don't get me wrong. They do one thing well that the Cowboys do. They hold time of possession a lot. this is going to be a low-scoring game.
When did they hold possession last night? All I saw was deep passes every time.
Well,
they
that's
turned
because
around.
that's because Green Bay sucks.
I didn't see. I've never seen them.
Look
do
at them
time
against the
possession.
Ravens. Look at them against the Giants. Both wins. They controlled the clock. They run. They run. And Kirk Cousins dunks and dunks and dunks. Last night they could throw over the top because the Green Bay has
Like
no
Kirk
secondary.
Cousins isn't going to force wild passes.
Do y'all not realize this is a magical season for this team?
I do. But I
I'm just
also
saying.
don't. I think they're going to lose, and I think if they're going to lose, it's going to be the Redskins coming off a great game the other night where Kirk Cousins lit it up. He's going to come in with that confidence. They're going to come in to prove something, and he's going to be like, "You like that? Because Dallas is going down."
No, they're not. So first and foremost, all right, you said I can't believe you trust Kirk Cousins to win a game. I don't. He has not beat a good team in 2 years. You can fact check that all you want. He hasn't.
I agree with
Beat
that.
the Giants.
I
mean,
agree with that.
Beat the Giants.
He beat the Giants.
beat
Okay,
the
there's one
Ravens.
good win.
Beat the Ravens.
Okay, the Ravens are way overrated, dude. Y'all know that.
You
They
didn't
play
say
the
that when
Jets.
you were blasting up about how great you were when you beat them yesterday.
I
You
did.
were hyping them up,
You know
and
what?
now all of a sudden they suck.
No. Hold on a second. It was a good win yesterday, but it wasn't a great win.
Okay, well, Kirk Cousins got good win over them.
All right. Anyway,
Both teams handled Green Bay.
no, I know. All right.
So
It's
a pretty even matchup.
I'm gonna wait for it's not even close, dude, because the offensive line for Dallas is a lot better than the Redskins.
You know how you keep that offensive line on the field? You keep your offense on the field to keep Dallas's defense on the field.
Right.
Control
And we
time
can
of
do the same
possession.
They beat the Ravens at home.
Okay. All right. That's great. I almost say is I cannot wait until January 1st
Beat the Vikings.
when we win the whole freaking or February when we get to where
I
we
think
need
it's going to
get.
be a close game. I'm going to take
And
the
then
Cowboys. at
all
home,
three
though.
of you can hate.
No, I'm not a
Or
Cowboy
two of
hater.
you
I'm not a
gonna
Cowboy
hate
hater. I kind of stay on that line,
right.
that objective line.
I'm going to be rooting for the racial slurs. Don't get it twisted. But I think the Cowboys are going to
You
win.
got
but I'm gonna be rooting
Cowboys.
for the racial slurs.
Who you got?
I'm Cowboys. Yeah, I'm
Y'all
going
are
with the
all going to be wrong.
I'm
I
gonna-
cannot wait.
I hope I'm wrong. Please watch.
It's going to be 3-point win.
We want to see Dan Snyder
Score's
doing
gonna
his little
be-
dance again.
You do
Score
realize
is going to
their
be 20-17.
you do realize their kicker missed the extra point again, right?
Do you know
By the
that
way,
like
everybody
13,
did.
Yeah, I think
12
13
teams
kickers
did.
missed.
12
12.
All y'all are dummies of the week,
Oh,
by
yeah.
the way.
No, I know. The next game, the night
Oh, you
game.
took mine.
The
Well,
night game.
that was obvious anyway.
The night game is the Steelers at the Colts. The Colts won a game, impressive game yesterday against the Titans. The Steelers beat the Browns. Who cares? Who's winning this game?
The Colts are playing good ball right now, man. They look like they figured some things out. I see a shootout, though, like 41-38. I'll take the Colts, though.
I'm gonna go with the Colts, but man, Pittsburgh, their backs are against the wall, man. But I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Colts. I'm gonna go with Steelers.
'Cause I like
Here's-
I like luck, man. I like everything about them.
I'm gonna go with Steelers because they're playing on the road. They need to win, and they're going to get the win.
Like, both of these teams need to win.
Yeah,
Well,
both-
that's
both
the
do.
part. That's why
the
I'm looking at it.
Steelers need it more because
They-
I think the Colts can catch Jacksonville, Houston,
Well,
who's there.
What that division they're in? Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
that division.
Both of these
I mean,
teams
no
are in
offense,
bad divisions
But
right
the
now.
Steelers and Ravens are better than the top two of the South. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
And I like Brown to be the X factor. So there you go. Let's move on to the next game. We have the Chargers at the Texans. Who y'all got real fast? We'll go around the table.
I am not picking Brock Osweiler. I will roll with Phillip Rivers and the San Diego Superchargers. Phillip Rivers is the X factor.
I wish I could see this game tonight before I made this pick, but I think I'm gonna go with Houston.
You know how I feel, Sandy. You know how I feel about Brock Osweiler. He should be in prison right now
For stealing?
for stealing that money. He should be in prison.
I'm gonna go.
That
with,
dude had 99 yards passing.
I said that. Hey, I've been saying that every week. Every week I've been saying that Brock Osweiler should be in prison.
Listen,
I'm pro money, so get your money, man.
look,
I am too. But damn,
There's two things.
Check.
There's two things real
Damn,
fast.
no.
First and foremost, Bosa is going to kill Burt Osweiler, I think, this game. The second thing, this is where Tony Romo will be next year, is in Houston. So I'll go with the Chargers.
no, he'll be in Denver next year. Tony
Yep.
Romo, he'll be in Denver.
Tony Romo going to the Browns, homie.
He ain't going to no Browns. No, real fast on that. Jerry Jones, the worst mistake he'll ever do, he will only trade Romo to a contender.
He's gonna-
He will not trade
You know where
him
Romo going?
to a
He's
losing
going to
team.
your team.
The Bears? No, he's not.
No,
He
no.
going
It's
He ain't
Denver.
No, it's Denver.
It's Denver or Arizona, one to two.
Because-
John Elway ain't picking up $20 million.
Because Jerry's going to put his son in the
They
right
will.
position to win.
That's what I'm saying.
He's going to put his son in the right position
He's not
to win
going
a
to trade
championship.
him to a bad place.
But then at the same time, do you think Jerry would want Tony Romo to win a championship before him? You know what I'm saying?
kind of.
Oh, okay.
I would think
Well,
so,
he's
almost.
banking that they're going to win it this year, and then he
Yeah.
doesn't care.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So the next game we'll go to, because I got the Chargers winning. Anybody going with the 49ers over the Dolphins? I'm going Dolphins.
Dolphins.
No.
Fins are
Dolphins.
playing great.
They
Absolutely.
What,
Jay
they won 5 straight?
Ajayi is
Yeah.
going to have 250
Do
yards
you
rushing against
Do you want
the
to
49ers.
reconsider your thoughts on Ryan Tannehill?
Hell no.
No, he's still terrible.
He's still a bum. He's still a
got a
bum.
good running game.
He's still a bum.
All right.
Jay Ajayi, can you have 30 more carries this Sunday, please?
Ryan Tannehill would not want to walk in his room. But
Right.
Let him know he's bad.
What about the Rams at the Saints? Who y'all got?
New Orleans.
Rams at Saint. It's
Rams
at
at Saints.
New
It's
Orleans.
at New Orleans.
Then I go New Orleans.
Breeze can light them
in New
up.
Orleans.
Yeah, Breeze. I'm a Breeze guy, man. Breeze. Breeze is going to put
Play the
up.
upset
Breeze going to put up
special of the
47.
week. Don't you do it with Jerry Goff. No.
No. Oh, my
The breakdowns, upset alert. I am going with the LA. I'm going to go with the St. Louis Rams to win this game.
First one's the LA Rams.
First of all, it's the LA Rams. First of all.
I am going with Jared Goff. Here's why. Here's why real fast, all right? Jared Goff is going to play and win this game. I am telling you.
Really?
He's going to have a breakout game.
Jared Goff's going to outduel
Yeah, Drew Brees. That's what I'm saying.
in the Superdome.
I can't wait the next week. I can't wait.
Hold on. I just want to say this. If your philosophy at quarterback is, well, he
Please.
can't be any worse than Case Keenum, you ain't got a good quarterback.
Dude, I'm crying in here because I
this is
cannot
the eliminator
believe
pick right here.
cannot
Saints
believe-
over Rams.
I cannot believe it.
I already did the upset special when I picked the Skins over the Cowboys.
Yeah, listen. they
That
both-
actually has a real chance.
No, this has a chance. They're both 4-6. I'm telling you, and he has a better running back than New Orleans does. So I'm going to go. Ingram might be
New
out.
Orleans has one of the greatest quarterbacks of all.
I know, but I'm saying the defense. Aaron Donald is one of the best nose tackles in this game.
How many
They're
times has
both
Drew Brees been sacked
Hey,
this year?
is the Rams and the Saints the same record?
Yes.
Okay, there's a chance then. I don't see the
Yeah,
problem.
there's a chance they don't lose by 30.
The Rams will win this game. I'm telling you, and they're playing indoors.
But we might look. If we, they better not win
the
because we
Rams
gonna look
win,
dumb.
I'm done.
I'm just saying.
All this clowning we doing here right now. Oh man, I might not come next week. If the
Now the next game, I'm not going to do this like you guys might. The Giants playing at the Browns. Do the Browns finally win a game?
Hell no.
no.
No, but I'm going to tell you what is really
McLeod
sad
is
about.
looking good, though.
Hold on, I'm going to say this about the Cleveland Browns. The problem is the thing that they do best. They can't do for long because they get blown out.
Yeah.
They run the ball really well. Duke
Well,
Johnson
Corral's
Jr.
not
and
been
Crowell
run-
is really
Corral's not run it well lately. Last 4 games, dude.
They are running the ball well. They're averaging almost 100 yards. They're really, really talented running the ball. The problem is they're losing 14-0 7 minutes into the game.
All right, so we're all going Giants. We agree. Cardinals at Falcons. Who y'all going with? Cardinals at Falcons.
This is a tough, man. I'm going to go with the Dirty Birds. Matt Ryan is having an unbelievable season, man. If their record was a little better, he would be the leader in the clubhouse for the MVP award for me.
I'm going with the Redbirds.
Going with the
I'm going to Cardinals too. They have to. I mean,
Coming off a bye.
I do not. The Cardinals got smashed 30-24 Minnesota.
they
Something got- I know, but something gotta
Carson
give.
Palmer
I mean,
is
they-
a freaking target. He's going to get lit up again, man. He's
Yeah,
just
but
a
the
target.
Falcons have to be able to light
I don't know if you
someone
said.
up.
I don't know if you said that, but that might be a landing spot for Tony Romo too. Did we say Arizona?
Yeah, we
okay.
said
It was Arizona.
So
the other
you're
team?
going
Going
Arizona?
with the Dirty Bird.
Oh, you're going with Atlanta.
Atlanta. He's
You're
going-
Arizona.
Arizona.
I'm going to Arizona myself.
Okay. Vic Beasley will be the difference maker in this game. I think he will kill. He will absolutely destroy Palmer. I'm gonna go
Unless
with
Duke
Atlanta.
Johnson goes wild on them boys.
David Johnson.
David.
David Johnson, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
There's too many Johnsons in the league.
Then let's go to the Bengals at the Ravens. No AJ Green, like we talked about, playing at Baltimore. Who you got?
I'm gonna be more at home, man.
Yeah, I gotta go Ravens.
the
If AJ Green's playing, I take Cincinnati.
Cincinnati,
Which
just
is-
everything's going wrong for them.
Which is why I took Cincinnati over Buffalo.
I'm taking Baltimore, even if Cincinnati had AJ Green, because Marvin Lewis has to go, man.
Yeah, he's got to get fired.
By the way,
Stephen A. Smith is leading that charge, man.
I am too. I
agree.
And Stephen A. Smith is the backer of black coaches.
Yeah.
He's trying to get Marvin Lewis out of
Listen, and I'm that type of guy too, because I'm in a sports group on Facebook, and I get killed for saying Marvin Lewis has to go. Everyone's like, "Oh, what are you talking about?"
he does need to go.
And I was the one, and I'm a diehard Bears fan. At one point, I needed Lovey out of there too. Lovey's got to go.
You gotta have a
and I'm
chance.
a big guy with the African American coaches in the league, but if you're not winning, you're not winning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think Steve Smith will have a huge game. He had an amazing catch at Dallas, by the way. I will say that. The next game is the Jags at the Bills. Are we giving the Jags a chance?
The most disappointing team in the league to me.
Man, you're telling me.
Oh.
I rode that, said they were going to win the South, boss.
Yeah.
Man, I like. Is it at Jags? No, it's at Buffalo. All right, Buffalo.
I'm taking Buffalo.
Ain't no warm weather team going up north.
Nope. Remember, I'm from up there, so nope.
And I'm from Florida. No.
we're all going to Buffalo. All right. The next game, Titans at Bears. Anybody going with the Bears?
Yes, me.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to take the
Are you
Bears
really?
as well.
They are starting Matt Barkley.
Oh,
They're starting Matt Barkley.
Are they?
That's what I heard.
Oh, I read that. Actually,
Yeah.
okay, never mind then. I'm going to take Mariota.
I'm taking DeMarco Murray. All right.
Yeah.
I
Derrick
also have a good record. I also have a pretty good record when I bet against my team, so I'm going to take the Titans too.
It's actually the best thing in the world to do.
So
to
we
bet
all got
against your own
Titans.
team.
Everybody's got Titans. The next game, anybody taking the Buccaneers over the Seahawks? They're playing Tampa.
Wow.
You know what? The Bucks, when they played the Seahawks last year, they went out to a big lead. They can play against them, but no, I'm going to go with
They have
Seahawks.
trouble with Mike Evans. Mike Evans big.
Well, everybody does.
physical.
And don't forget Doug Martin's back, so they do have a running game again.
Yeah, but he's going to be coming.
It's going to be on Jameis, though. If they going to win this game, it's going to be on Jameis. Jameis is going to have to have 304 touchdowns.
You want talking to the
He's
mic?
had 302 straight years now.
Y'all don't hear me? I'm not loud
Yeah,
enough?
now you
Oh,
are.
I'm sorry.
So-
So I'm taking Seattle. It's at home, right? It's in Seattle, right?
No, it's in Tampa.
Oh, it's in Tampa?
Yes, in Tampa.
Well, Tampa hasn't won a home game yet this year.
Yeah.
let's not that factor.
That might be the jinx. I'm going to take Seattle. Seattle's playing good ball right now.
Seattle,
The best team in the league, Seattle.
second best. You keep saying it. The next game,
And I'm gonna show you guys why after the show too.
All right.
Why I kind of
Pats
have some
at-
Seattle bias.
Pats playing against Fitzpatrick in New York.
Patrick.
Pass.
Are we going
Pass.
Patriots, right?
No,
You going Jets?
the Jets get one every year.
All right.
You know what they do though?
They're going to get one.
They do.
And
Not
they're
this
going to
year.
get it
Not
this
this
year,
year.
right
Not
here.
this year.
I just don't
Not
think
this
this
game.
year, but they do.
They
They
get
do.
one. Wait, where is it?
It's in New York.
Boom. Give me the
All
Jets.
right, all right. Forte, we'll see. He'll have to have a big game for them to do that. The next game, Noodle Arm.
Patriots.
in-
That's what I'm going. I didn't know if you heard me. I'm
Oh,
going
okay.
Patriots.
The Chiefs at the Broncos. Noodle Arm in Denver.
Look, I'm going to tell you to stop calling my boy Alex Smith Noodle Arm. Stop disrespecting him.
That's
Look at his
disrespect.
record. Look at his record.
Yeah, it's under 500. What do you want me to
We
tell
argue
you?
about this every time. It pisses me off.
He said about 1,000 times.
He's
last
like
week. I
a
was dying
spaghetti
laughing.
noodle,
Makes-
man.
I
What's
don't
wrong
care.
with you?
Yep. Spaghetti
There's no
noodling right to
disrespect.
victory.
Denver, Von Miller.
Except, yeah, not this week, though. They lost to Tampa last week, dude. They're
At
Denver.
home.
Denver.
I couldn't believe that. Is it in Denver?
It's in Denver.
I gotta go Denver.
Yeah, I'm going with Denver, even though I don't trust Simeon whatsoever.
Switch your
Actually,
up, team up and start me.
I'm going to go with Kansas City because I do not trust Trevor at all.
Well, I feel better now. I'm definitely going with Kansas City losing.
Well, hello from Asheville. Everybody, on Periscope, somebody say hello from Asheville.
What's going on, Asheville?
What's up, Asheville?
If
Hey,
you want to
stay
chime
safe,
in on
man.
On this
Absolutely.
show, give us a call. You can call my phone, 919-943-2044.
And the Monday night game, the Packers at the Eagles. Man, God, I wish this could be better.
The Eagles, the Packers can't stop nobody.
No, I'm going to go. Hey, they could stop Carson Wentz. I'm going to go with Green Bay. They're going to get back on track. They're going to get back on track. And I don't like Green Bay at all. I hate Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a tool.
I hate Green
You
Bay.
know, it's
too.
going with Eagles?
PA-NIC time.
There's no franchise in sports I hate more than Green Bay. I hate Green Bay.
So you're going with
I don't know. I hate the Florida Gators.
In this.
McKelvin is
In this game,
protocol.
in
so
this particular game,
And don't forget Darren Sproles might be out. and Ryan, the other
Smallwood is a pretty good back.
Ryan
though.
Matthews.
Matthews might be out as well. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
3 of my starting
Green Bay, I guess. By default, I guess.
I have no faith in Green Bay in this game, but I can't go with the Eagles.
You just said they one of the worst 3 teams in the league. How you gonna pick them? I
'cause
know it's Philadelphia.
they're playing
You hate
Philly.
I'm sorry, I cannot sit here and say that Green Bay is one of the worst 3 teams in the league. They have Aaron
Rob
Rodgers.
just called
Yeah.
them one of the worst 3 teams
I
in
called
the league.
I called him that because you watched that game this week. Okay?
That was Kirk Cousins,
And
man.
No, that was their defense being absolutely garbage.
Carson Wentz gonna have him
The
up.
Shanahan
He
did
should.
something
He
right.
should. He should have a. They did a lot right, man. They won a Super Bowl. But anyway, I'm gonna go with Green Bay because I'm like one of you. I think that hopefully they turn it around this week. Let's go into dummies of the week. Joseph Randall dummies of the week. I'm gonna have to rename this. I'm gonna have to make a wager one week. I'm gonna rename this award after one of you two guys for this. Who's there? It's the Joseph Randall BSS Carolinas Dummy of the Week. All right, who's first?
Kyle Busch. Last restart, he gets blown off the line. So he decides he needs to go pit with 3 laps left in the damn race. Like, he's going to make up that much pole position. He lost like 4 spots, ended up dropping to 10th. He had no chance to win at that point. Why in the hell did you go off the track to pit road for tires then? What were you thinking?
Blame it on the car. Like, that's why we didn't win. It wasn't because I forgot to hit the accelerator.
You just not smart. That was stupid.
All right, you got one?
I do, man, and we kind of mentioned it earlier. You probably piggyback on this, but man, kickers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go right after.
But I will say this about kickers. Everybody hates on kickers, but it's like, listen, why are they the only people in sports that they have to be perfect at their jobs? People don't get mad when quarterbacks throw an incompletion. People do get mad when a running back fumbles, but you can't sit there and say you're a kicker. You have to always make it. Honestly, I want to see people go, you know what? I can run a slant route. I may not catch the ball, but you know what? I've tried to kick a football. It's damn hard.
Here's why people get upset. All right, this used to be a bathroom break that you could not even have to pay attention to it. Now you actually got to watch to see if it's good or not. And then if they block it, they get a chance to score it and get 2 points.
That's why you hit pause on your TV.
I'm
Well, in
saying. You asked me
2016.
why, I'm telling you.
I can pee in my bathroom and still see my TV, so it really don't matter to me.
I can take my phone and watch it on my app and take a lead.
One thing real fast, I got a story. Andrew Luck is in concussion protocol.
I just seen that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
He'll play.
yeah, he probably will, but we'll see.
Andrew Luck is a tough guy.
Do
man.
you have any more dummies, or that's it?
Nah, man.
You got any?
Got the kickers, and I was watching the Clippers Bulls game the other night, and that referee that blew that travel call on Blake Griffin, my God.
And Marcus Smart.
Dude, the biggest
He is the
flopper ever.
floppingest flopper.
Did you see? Was it the Pelicans last week? Was it the?
He needs to start getting some fines.
Oh.
Adam Silver, hello. We need to be giving this guy a call. I thought y'all were fining fools for flopping. I haven't seen one fine come across the screen.
That
from Marcus
Andre
Smart at
Drummond,
all.
his elbow didn't come anywhere near his face, and he fell on the ground like a fool.
Oh, yeah. Blake was traveling his behind off.
They don't call traveling in the NBA. That's just
well, the
that's
blatant
just
ones they
two,
should.
two really long steps.
The blatant ones, man. But this one was like, I counted like 9 steps he took before he shot that fadeaway. It's like, man, that's terrible.
And he missed.
Yeah. Oh.
That's vindication, though. That's what it's about.
Yeah. They don't call travel in the NBA at all. But some of these ones are just so.
There was a player, there was a fumble on the bottom of the pile. Instead of pointing the team for his team to have the ball, he was pointing for the opposite team to have the ball. Like, yeah, they got it. First down deal.
Oh yeah, that was
saw that? I forgot what game
he
it
was like that way.
And everybody was like, no, dude, give me the other way, don't you? He was like, no,
this way. He was like, that's their ball, idiot.
And Bob Greasy, Clemson, Pittsburgh were playing whole game. No, they just committed to stopping the run. They need to switch it up. Go after, make him blitz, make him do something besides passing. He's killing you with the passing game. End up getting a big interception and then ended the game and winning the game because they shut down the run and let Deshaun Watson have to throw it 70 times. Come on now. Don't doubt the coaches.
Wait, hold on. Who's not a dummy of the week? Didn't last week I said Pittsburgh would beat Clemson? I surely did.
Oh, you said that?
All right.
Oh,
Surely did.
You're great.
Good call.
Thank you.
So the other one, I have a couple of dummies. The first one's the kickers. I agree. 11 extra points, 12. Excuse me. Missed yesterday. Leonard Fournette, I don't know if you saw the shove of the Florida coach pregame. Police had to come in.
Wait, I missed this.
He shoved the assistant coach for Florida. It was a little shit trash talking before the game, pregame.
One of those.
One of the assistant coaches ran up on Fournette, and Fournette gave him one shove. Said, "Hey," gave him another shove. Lucky he got to play in the game.
Oh, no, LeGarrette Blunt type stuff, right?
And I can't find the audio for this, but also yesterday at the Titans-Colts game, the ref saying offsides for everybody but the center.
That gets called more than you think it does.
That was pretty
False
funny.
start on everyone but the center.
That was pretty good.
Did y'all call out whoever threw the dildo on the field at the Colts game a couple weeks ago?
No.
Jesus.
It was the Bills Patriots, I think.
Yeah.
Was it Bills?
It was Bills Patriots. Yeah.
It was definitely Patriots. 'Cause I remember Gronk.
Who was able to get on the sideline with a dildo in their hand to throw it on the field? I mean, what in the world?
Also, real quick, dummy. I don't know his name, but listen. The dude from Oklahoma State who gave his coach a black eye, celebrating with his teammate, he was like, hey, come here. Boom.
Yeah.
Smacked his coach
His glasses
out.
went everywhere. The coach was looking at him like, big man,
What's
why
up,
you hit me?
big dog?
Why you hit me, big dog?
We have a new segment on the show this week we're going to start doing called RackEmUp.
Boy, we are finna play a football game tonight, boys. It's gonna be a great night tonight. If you run out of energy or get tired, look at me. I got too much.
Welcome to BSS Carolinas RackEmUp, where we share the biggest hits of the week.
That took a dark turn. That was really weird.
That went from DMX to...
Wow.
Anyway, this week's biggest hits of the weekend. Who do you guys have any? I know you.
Let's
do, Big
start
Shot.
with Cody Kessler. He got destroyed yesterday before he went out with that concussion. And you can see why he had the concussion if you saw the hit. I mean, it's like dude did like a side flip cartwheel with no hands in the air and landed on his stuff. Mm-hmm. Darren Sproles. He got popped. His little self went backwards. He got a broke rib. He might be out for the rest of the season, at least this week. Who else got hit really good? Mike Evans a couple weeks ago. He got popped.
Mike Evans did get laid out.
He got
Yeah.
laid
That was
out.
great.
Like, Luke Kuechly, I'm sorry. The way you looked when you were sitting there, like, you got hit hard.
He looked like...
That's who took the biggest hit. My heart watching that grown man cry on the field
man,
like
every
that.
Carolina
like I said,
Panthers
man,
fan, their heart was in their throat. Like, oh my god,
That was the look of a guy who was
God.
scared, like, yo, something's wrong with me.
Something,
My career
right.
might
Like,
be
he
over
got-
tonight.
He got popped hard. That's all I can think of
Yeah.
off the top of my head. I'll start keeping my eye out going forward.
Well, if the producer of the
taking
show
notes.
would let me know that segments were going to be just randomly
Me too. I
dropped
didn't know
on me,
either. I didn't know
would have
either.
had some.
I didn't,
Okay,
know, I didn't know either.
If you any games you had, was there any hits that you remember?
Named them all. The Gronk hit to me was
Yeah,
pretty.
I forgot that
that
one.
Gronk hit last week.
Yeah, Earl Thomas hit Gronk really hard.
What is a punctured lung? I mean,
I don't know
my
what
God.
they're not saying what it is. That's what's
That was the-
scary. They're just saying
They're saying it's a hamstring.
That was the first report. Was punctured lung. That was the first report I heard.
Then they backtracked off that fast.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Because they
now
said,
they say I'm chest bruise.
yes.
I don't know. He got hit hard.
Because they say punctured lung, but he'll play. He won't play this week, but he'll play next week. I'm like, what the what?
Randall Cobb missed like the rest of last year with a punctured lung.
But at the same time, it's Gronk.
From a microphone.
But it is Gronk we're talking about.
It's very true.
Without Gronk, the Pats are just a little over mediocre.
Just a little.
So you guys don't have one at all.
No.
All right.
Who you got,
You
Rock?
kind of snuck us with it. You know what I mean?
I've got what maybe is the greatest one ever. The cameraman that got smacked in the Vikings game against.
Like, dude, what were you doing?
He was running in front. What?
That's
Oh, he got
Hey,
popped.
listen, that's like not.
That's the hit
That's
of
like
the
not
week.
looking both ways before you cross. That's
They-
one of those.
Here comes 300-pound defensive linemen right at you.
Oh, the best hit was
What about the deer?
the deer
You
that
see
ran
the
the cross
deer?
country
Yeah,
runner?
what about the deer?
I didn't see that.
Who was the guy? Oh, it was a basketball game. Dude took his shoe off, threw it in the stands, and hit that dude in the face.
DeMar DeRozan.
It was DeRozan.
DeMar
He took his
DeRozan,
shoe off
yeah.
and was like,
Yeah,
boom, and it
yeah.
hit that person right in the face.
His
Oh,
shoe
yeah, I
came.
did see the fine
His
come
shoe.
across.
His shoe came off. And I think Rudy Gay's the one who threw it though. I think it was Rudy Gay who threw it in the crowd. I
Yes.
think.
Somebody, I just remember a shoe just hitting this person right in the mouth.
It was DeMar DeRozan size.
Paul
15.
George hit somebody with a basketball in the face or a shoe or something. Now, I mean, NBA players are tripping. Don't sit too close. You might get hit in the face.
Nothing will be as great as that woman at the Hornets game looking at her cell phone getting.
And
Oh, yeah.
And I was
Basketball.
sitting like 3 or 4 rows behind her when it happened.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. I mean, you can see Stephanie Reddy, and I guess it was her daughter or somebody was with her. They were looking at the replays. They were laughing. They couldn't.
Oh,
they
it
were
was.
over there
You
dying.
couldn't help but laugh. I mean, you
It was
sit front
hilarious.
court.
The
That
first
might
time
happen.
you're like, "Ooh, I feel bad," and then the second
Then
time
you
you're
keep
like,
looking at. You keep looking at it,
And then you get mad at the damn husband for looking at the basketball come right at his wife's face.
and he ain't say
Jay
nothing.
put his hand out, ain't trying to say duck or nothing. Just,
"Oh my god!" You know what? Don't be looking at your cell phone at the game.
When you're at a basketball, baseball game, football, whatever, I tell my wife, anybody else who's with me, it is your business to watch the game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you to stay off your phone. I'm going to tell you once, you better put it down during the game, especially when they're doing something. Timeouts, whatever. Let's go into cash money. Hey, we're doing cash money segment. Is that okay?
What's
Players
that?
of the
What's
week?
that? No, what's that?
That's players of the week.
Players of the week. Okay. I gotta think of somebody real quick.
oh, we hit the sunshine.
Believe it,
It's too
please,
late.
You already smell me.
It's winter now, man.
Money. I smell green. Team invasion, daddy.
With the song.
Southern smoke.
All I ever wanted was some cash money.
All right, cash money, players of the week. It's no more sunshine players of the week. The sun's going down early, man. Come on.
Anthony Davis and Jimmy Butler, both main players of the week in their respective conferences. They said Jimmy Butler's having the most
Jimmy Butler
dominant.
who?
Jimmy Butler and Anthony Davis.
Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy had 40 last
They
night.
said Jimmy Butler's having the most dominant stretch of his career right now.
Dwayne Wade is helping them.
I'm gonna tell you who the player of the week is. Is it bad? We doing basketball?
You can do anything you want.
Oh,
Any
well,
sport.
give me Kirk Cousins, baby. I'm telling
Nice.
you, and he's gonna push it into Thursday.
what was his
against
stats
There he
last
goes again.
night?
387 yards or something like that.
Three
Three
TDs.
touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
He had 3 plays over 50-plus yards.
I saw the Crowder catch on
Crowder,
replay.
Gerson. Dude, they were playing the local Y. I'm telling you, it was embarrassing.
I don't know what local Y you be going to, but we don't be playing tackle football. And I'm a member of the Y.
Actually,
I don't see
those
nobody out there playing
it's
football.
those guys that did, at Home Depot.
The
they
flag
backed
football
truck up.
teams.
Yeah.
You could have said the XFL. I'd have thought that.
You
That'd
thought
be
that?
funny. Yeah.
All right.
Step your joke game up, man.
Any more, players of the week for you guys?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, Thomas Rawls looked real good coming back from injury,
Hey, he's on my fantasy team.
and I had CJ Procise, who got hurt, of course. Like seriously, if you're a running back in the NFL, don't be on my fantasy team because you're just gonna get hurt. Hey, look, I know, no joke. I got CJ Procise, I got Ryan Matthews. Oh man, who else do I got? I got Jordan Howard. I had Jeremy Langford at one point.
Both good picks.
Oh man, who else do I got? Oh, I got Todd Gurley. You're not getting hurt, but damn, you ain't doing nothing.
You might as well be hurt.
You might as well. But get that 8 points every week. Woo! I got excited when Todd Gurley scored a touchdown this week. I was like, oh my
of course
god!
you get one this week.
No, that's all I got, boss.
All right.
Thomas Rawls looked good.
You got any?
Players actually is going to go to the Seattle Seahawks franchise. Yesterday they had their first touchdown pass to a quarterback ever.
Oh, that was dope. That was a great play.
That was.
I did not see that
Doug
coming.
Baldwin to Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Way to go.
That's and that's why Seattle's the number 1 team in the league.
Doug Baldwin
God.
gets
Here you go, that
so,
jab
no. Look, Doug Baldwin gets so disrespected in this league, man. And I'm one of them because I'm like, every time I don't even put him in my top 10. And then every week I'm like, man, he's fast.
Here's why I would not say he's a top 10 receiver. You take him off of Seattle, put him somewhere else. I don't think he performs.
Ooh,
well.
I'd love to have him in Carolina.
I don't think he performs well.
Good God. I'd love to have him in Carolina.
Russell Wilson loves the fact that Doug Baldwin is up there.
Yeah. Then he loves it because everybody says, oh, well, it's just Doug Baldwin. He ain't going to do nothing except blow by you at least once a
100
game.
yards receiving every week, it seems
Dude,
like.
it's
Even if
crazy.
he doesn't score, he's getting them receiving yards.
Multiple
Undrafted out of Stanford.
Multiple touchdown games.
Well, I've got a couple. Chris Bryant named NL MVP, fourth player in Major League Baseball history to win Rookie of the Year and Major League or MVP in consecutive seasons. Astros signs Josh Reddick to a 4-year, $52 million deal. He was with the Dodgers. Mike Trout won AL MVP.
That's bull crap.
Yeah, I know. Cowboys break franchise record 9 straight wins. Dak Prescott with his second straight 300-yard game and 3 touchdowns. Zeke Elliott, Cowboys rookie rushing record, breaks Tony Dorsett.
Who was at the game?
Yep. Jameis Winston, 353, 1 touchdown to lead the Bucs over the Chiefs.
Did you start him yesterday?
5-game streak. What, Jameis?
Yeah.
I dropped him.
You dropped him?
I dropped him because somebody dropped Matthew Stafford.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, you dropping Stafford. He's got a little bit more points than Winston. And
Yeah, but Winston also had that fumble where he couldn't even catch the ball.
Whoops.
He just like,
And I knew the bye week for Rivers was the same week Stafford was playing the Jags. So I thought maybe he would have a better week.
nobody cares about your fantasy
Anyway.
team.
Well, obviously somebody did. Somebody asked me a question. All right. James Harrison becomes the Steelers' all-time sack leader, 77.5 sacks.
Really?
Yeah. Which is
Played long enough. Ain't
he
he?
has, but
70?
he's finally there. Jimmy
like
Johnson
him.
won his record 7th NASCAR title. Josh Smith. We got to talk about Josh Smith.
Oh,
for a
heard
minute.
about this.
He playing in China, scored 41 points, 19 rebounds, and 5 blocks. He made 7 out of 18 three-pointers.
He just jacking it up over there. He couldn't get 41 in 4 games in the league.
He had 5 blocks. I've never heard him have
I guess
5
it's
blocks
easy
in a
to
game.
block 5'7", 5'6" Asian guys that are slow.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Like 2K13, Josh Smith was a
Oh, yeah.
monster.
No, he was killer on
He
2K.
blocked everything, hit threes. He was awesome.
And last but not least, 55-year-old Joe Thomas Sr. becomes the oldest Division I player ever with 1 carry for South Carolina State.
His son is in the NFL.
Yeah, his son's in the NFL.
Who? Green Bay, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They were talking about it last night.
Why they give a
But yeah,
55-year-old
55
a carry?
because
They gonna get that man killed.
he had 1 carry. He's done.
They're literally, he's not even on the team anymore.
Yeah,
He just wanted 1 carry. That was
Yeah,
his
they gave it to
lifelong
him.
dream.
I'll take. I would. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What if he had got his neck broke on
Oh,
that
my,
1
he
carry?
wasn't worried about that. He was good.
I mean, it was for like a 2-yard gain.
He got 2 yards?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he's done though. He played his 1 game, man.
That's
It's his
baller
bucket
right there.
list.
You 55, you get a carry, you get positive yards against 19 and 20
Man, I just want to
That's
say this
winning.
though, real quick before we end this. Man, I saw a stat during that Cowboys game that blew my mind. Ezekiel Elliott has only lost 10 games in his entire football career.
That's the reason
He lost 5 in high school, 4 in college, and now 1 in the NFL.
Crazy.
So since his freshman year of high school, he's only lost 10 games. That's bananas, dude.
I agree.
So, I mean, that's not like, I mean, I just saw that and was like, are you serious?
More losses are going to come, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboys can't go 15-1, 16-0 every season.
I mean, Cam went like 3 years without losing a single game, and then
And then he gets to the league and
He lost more than that.
7-9.
Yeah, he was an under 500 quarterback before last season.
now he's back.
He's back
Now
under
he's back.
500 again.
Yeah. That 15-1 will do it.
All right, let's go into breakdown true or false.
True or false?
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
True or false?
All right, here we go. Carson Wentz will have more passing yards and touchdowns than Kirk Cousins this week. The Redskins are playing at the Cowboys.
False.
And wait a minute, I can tell you where Carson Wentz is playing.
I don't care.
He's playing at home against the Packers defense.
Ooh, gosh. Could I say push?
No, it's true or false. It's not
Oh.
true, false, or push.
I'll say false.
False.
False. I do not like Philadelphia's wide receivers at all. Aguilar can't catch. Matthews can't get open. False.
False.
Huff? Is that one of their other wide receivers?
Isn't he hurt?
Matthews.
I don't know. No, Huff. No, Jordan
Huff got
Matthews.
hurt. No, Huff got cut because he did something
Yeah,
stupid.
the
Oh, yeah,
marijuana.
yeah. He had a gun. And,
He's on Tampa now. Tampa's on him.
Yeah,
And
he-
Darren Sproles might be out. You said Ryan Matthews is out. So there go 2 more weapons.
Yeah,
but Zach Ertz will be back.
I'll say false. Kirk Cousins is probably going to have 2 to 3 touchdown passes.
I'm gonna say true. I think.
Of course you will.
I'm gonna say Wentz wagon throws at least 3 touchdowns, and he's gonna have over 300 yards because you ain't gonna be able to run the ball that well. All right. Moving to the next game. All right. Stephon Diggs will have more yards receiving than Golden Tate. Golden Tate dropped again this week. I don't know what happened to him.
I think Stephen Diggs had a terrible week last week.
Nah, Golden Tate gonna bounce back. So false.
False?
True.
False.
I'm going
I
true.
think true.
True. All right. I'm going to go.
Stafford loves throwing to his backs out the backfield. Like Theo Red, I
I'm
think,
gonna
will have
say
more
true.
receiving yards than Golden Tate will.
All right. Frank Gore will have more touchdowns than Le'Veon Bell.
False.
False.
Yeah, false.
I'm going to say true. They're playing.
Gore may get 1, but Bell's probably going to get 2.
Gore
2
had
or 3.
1 and 70 yards receiving this past week. I think he'll get at least 2 this week. And he's on my fantasy team, so there you go.
Hey, you know what else I just realized? And
What?
I want to take back that thing I said about Golden Tate, because Golden Tate's going to be covered by my man Xavier Rhodes.
Who had a
There you go.
100-yard interception
Yeah,
return this
So he going up against a no, so I'm going to have to go with
He's going to get locked. Yeah, Tate's going to get locked up.
yup.
I might have to pick up Ryan Tannehill this week and play Ryan freaking Tannehill against the 49ers because
There you
anybody can throw the ball against the 49ers. Right?
Jarrett, here's the next
I want to
one.
pick up Carson Wentz.
Right?
I'm telling you who you might want to pick up. This the guy I'm getting ready to mention. Jared Goff will have more yards passing than Drew Brees.
Oh, don't do it.
What if we play a Madden 17?
Yeah, yeah.
And Drew Brees is sitting down?
on Madden with whoever New Orleans backup is.
Drew Brees will have more yards passing in a single quarter than Jared Goff will have.
That
in
is
the entire
that's a
game.
good call. Yeah, no. Drew Brees is going to throw for like 130
He's gonna
in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's gonna throw yeah. First of all, you said the St. Louis Rams first when you first said it.
No, I did it on
You
purpose.
said, oh, okay. Oh,
I did it on
okay,
purpose.
Okay,
No,
I knew. I figured, but still, it's just funny to hear that.
The St. Louis Rams have a chance.
Are the St. Louis Rams
All right.
going to bring back Torrey Holt?
Yeah,
and
Marshall
Marshall Falk,
Kurt
and all
Warner,
and the greatest show on turf.
Hell, Mark Bolger.
That was the quarterback of the Rams. I can't remember his name.
So false, true.
Jared,
Are you serious? Are you trolling? So you're
No,
trolling right
I'm
now.
always
trolling.
No, I'm
He's
gonna
got
say
to be
true.
trolling, guys. He does not believe Jared Goff is going to have more passing yards. Than
He is a
Drew
savior for the
Brees.
Rams.
Come on. 68,000 career passing
I
yards
would
to
be
100.
I would be willing to bet you that Todd Gurley has more rushing yards than Jared Goff has
As passing yards.
More than likely.
And it's probably only going to be like 90 to like 60.
No, that's
The Rams will probably have more penalty yards than Jared Goff has.
That's
passing
a
yards.
good bet. That's a good
That
bet.
is coming up next.
Oh,
Don't worry.
man.
The next one we have. That's great.
Boy.
Jordan, or what did you call him last week?
Who was that?
Not Jordan Howard, but you call him Robbie Howard or something for the Bears.
Wait.
He called Jordan Howard something 2 weeks ago.
Why? Jordan Howard's the truth. What?
Jordan Howard will have more.
What y'all talking about?
Jordan Howard had like 3 weeks where he ain't do nothing. All of a sudden, he wants to have a 100-yard rushing game after I drop his dumb
Jordan
ass.
Howard and DeMarco Murray will have more yards passing than Matt Barkley. And
More yards passing?
yeah, more yards.
Oh, more yards.
I think Matt Barkley will be okay. He'll get 100 yards passing, man.
No Alshon Jeffrey.
Who gets more?
Cameron Meredith.
All right. True or false?
Cameron's
Who
pretty good.
All right, now just tell me who gets more passing yards, Jared Goff or Matt Barkley?
Matt Barkley.
I'll go with Matt Barkley. More snaps.
Matt Barkley, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's going to be close.
But they still got, and on top of the fact that the Rams still have golf on training wheels too, so it's.
I mean, did you see the restricted game plan?
Yeah.
The handcuff game
Yeah.
plan for him yesterday.
He
They're
did
gonna
not-
let the wheels go this
He
week.
did not complete a pass for more than 7 yards.
Yeah.
It was like 4.3 yards per attempt was his average. 4.3 yards. That's good for a running back. That's not good for a quarterback.
Not for a completion, for the attempt.
Attempts with 4.3 yards.
All right, and the last one, Ryan Fitzpatrick will have less interceptions than Tom Brady.
That's got to be false, man.
That's false. Yeah, that's false.
They might
false,
each
yeah.
have one. Like, Fitzpatrick may have a good game this week.
Well, I picked the Jets, so I'm going to say true.
Picks Patrick.
I'll say false.
Fitz tragic.
Which I'm going to tell you what. Look, the New England defense, they can't cause turnovers at all.
Quick update on some stories. Steve Francis arrested for retaliating against a police officer. Felony arrest.
I saw that earlier.
What are you doing, franchise?
All right,
what are you doing?
All right. Let's move on to college football real fast. Thanksgiving Day, we got number 16 LSU at 25 Texas A&M. Anybody care?
Edwards run.
I don't.
LSU. I don't care at all.
LSU, I guess.
Sure, LSU.
I'm going to go with the Aggies.
Let's get to real game.
Get 'em.
Friday,
Get 'em.
NC State at UNC.
Carolina.
Give me State, man.
I'll go State.
NC State
At UNC.
Oh,
Carolina.
UNC. Oh, State.
But they're like 8 miles apart. Like, It just doesn't matter. You can walk.
Number 6, Washington at 22 Washington State. Big game.
Give me Washington.
UW, the Huskies got to win this game because they know they're about to get right back in the playoffs.
That was
they
my
got
top.
beat last
that was
week.
my top 4 a few weeks ago.
Right.
They were my top 4.
Item 2.
I'm going to go with the Cougars. I'm going to go with old Mike Leach.
Of course you are.
To win this game.
Mike Leach.
Toledo at number 21, Western Michigan. By the way, that was great seeing game day in Kalamazoo, Michigan, watching them there.
Yeah,
Western Michigan.
Give me Western Michigan.
All right.
Yeah.
Why you shake your head? It's Western Michigan.
Why do we care?
Yeah.
Dude, they're undefeated. We care.
Are they going to make the playoff?
Not even close. They're not even going to crack the top
They
15.
do have one of the best receivers in college football, though. I will tell you, the guy I can't remember, Mike Adams, something like that. He is one of the best players.
He ain't better than D.D. Westbrook.
Listen, he is the 5th wide receiver on the board this year.
Is he?
Yeah, he's really good, dude. I'm just saying.
But that D.D.
He's gonna get
Westbrook
drafted.
Saturday, man, he had a guy draped on him. He dragged him for 7 yards, broke him off, and then ran 40 yards, outran the rest of the guys for the touchdown. That guy is something else, man.
All right, there are way more important games this week.
No, I know.
I know.
Number 3, Michigan at number 2, Ohio State Saturday.
Woo! There we go.
There you go. Go ahead.
Michigan's quarterback isn't playing, is he?
Yeah, that's why it's Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Buckeyes.
Ohio State.
If Michigan quarterback was playing,
In
I
a
would have
route.
took Michigan.
In
I
a
think
route.
Buckeye.
And you know what's going to be
I don't
even
trust
funnier?
JT Barrett that much, though, but
I don't either. But I'm going to tell you what's funny. They're going to route Michigan, but here's the funny part. They're not even going to play for their own conference because Penn State's not going to lose again this year.
at all. So then do we keep Ohio State in the playoff?
Yep.
Because that
Crazy.
bias.
I would have never guessed in a million years that the Big Ten would have got 2 people in the college
And
football
they got
playoffs.
it right this year right now, though.
Yeah. Because I'm okay with Penn State or Wisconsin. If they win, as long as they both win out and whoever wins that game in the Big Ten championship gets in and Ohio State gets in, I'm perfectly okay with that.
I'm going to go Ohio State. Michigan without the quarterback. Now, Michigan does have a backup quarterback that has played college football. So it's possible they win. Number 15, Auburn at number 1, Alabama.
Auburn.
You got Auburn upset.
Iron Bowl, baby.
I'm going with Auburn upset, too.
I can't pick against the Tide, man.
Give me that. Stop giving me that. Oh, this is the greatest college football team of all time. They ain't no 95 Nebraska Cornhuskers. You crazy.
I agree.
I got Tide. I got Alabama.
I don't know if I would say they're the best. I think the Florida State team with Deion Sanders was the best.
Florida
I've ever
State team
seen.
with Charlie Ward.
Was
Charlie
unbelievable.
Ward.
They beat a very good Notre Dame team that year, too.
Yes.
I can't remember who the quarterback
That
was.
was one of those Lou Holtz teams. Those
I
good
can't
Lou Holtz
remember.
teams.
I can't remember who was quarterback when Deion was there, but he was pretty good.
I don't know, man.
But-
It's hard to go against that USC team with Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, and Lindell White. Lindell? Is it
I
Lindell?
can't.
That Texas
Lindell
team.
Lindell White?
Here's
Lindell
why.
White, yep.
Here's why I could go against them because they took the trophy away from them. So I can go against them because they didn't win.
Vince
the title.
Young took that trophy away.
No, I'm talking about
the
year
one that they
before.
actually won.
No, they didn't win it because they took it away from them because of the Reggie
I don't
Bush
give a
thing.
crap what you
So
say.
they
They
didn't
won it.
They didn't really win it.
I don't know.
Anyway,
That Miami
I don't-
University team with Ed Reed and Vince Wilfork. And
that's what I'm
Edgerrin
saying.
James,
Miami
Oh,
teams
yeah,
you
those
ain't
early
beat.
2000 Miami teams were something else.
And Jeremy Shockey. Yeah.
And that was and those were even the championship teams.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they won it in 2000 over Ohio State.
Right.
I would even take the quarterback coach for Carolina right now, his team that year. Ken, God, what's the quarterback's coach?
Ken Dorsey?
Ken Dorsey.
Dorsey's
Ken
team.
Dorsey. That team we just that team.
Was that his? Okay.
Shoot, Chris Winkie and that Florida State team had a good team.
they
that
did.
year,
By
too.
the way, do you know who the quarterback coach for the Rams is?
Don't say Chris Winkie.
Chris Winkie.
Yeah.
Chris
I know he
Winkie.
was coaching somewhere.
He's a great quarterback coach.
He was a great college quarterback. He was one of those ones that redefined. He played as an old man.
Well, because he was
And
playing
won the Heisman
baseball.
Trophy.
He was playing baseball. He was
31 when he won his Heisman Trophy.
He was-
When
he was
30, he was like 30 or
he
30,
won't crap in the
29.
pros, but in college, Chris Winkie was something else.
because he came to Florida State at 27, I believe, or something like that. Because he was on the
He played after Danny Cannell.
yeah.
he was in the same high school class with Drew Bledsoe and all those guys.
Yeah.
he was like in that class, but he played baseball before coming to play.
We really spent a lot of time on Chris Winkie. I didn't think we was gonna spend that
You
long.
talking about a Heisman Trophy?
That's right.
You know,
Don't
Chris
be
Winkie.
disrespectful.
That's
I can't
right.
believe you guys are standing up for Chris Winkie.
Watch our mouths about Chris Winkie. Watch
That's
our
what he
mouths.
said
At Florida State, we ain't mentioned his program.
That's when he was at Carolina. He
By
was
the
great.
way, that's the reason Jared Goff will have a huge day Sunday is because Chris Winkie.
Chris.
If Jared Goff is good, it's because of Chris
That's right. That's
That's
right.
the smartest thing you've ever
That's right.
said.
That's right.
All right, Ohio State, right?
OSU, yeah.
All right. Notre Dame at 13 USC. You already said you're going to Ohio
No,
State.
I don't.
Oh, I thought you did. Go ahead.
I'm waiting for you to get to a certain portion of these pick'ems that
Are
I'm
you
waiting
going to
for.
Ohio State?
Yes.
Okay, Ohio State.
State.
All right, I'm moving on. Notre Dame at USC, number 13.
USC by 3 touchdowns.
Notre Dame.
Trojans.
I mean USC. Michigan State
USC.
at number 8, Penn State. This is a big game, dude.
Penn
I mean, you
State.
say what you
Michigan
want.
State is just awful this year,
Penn
man.
State.
Penn State.
Michigan State. I'll go Spartans. I don't trust.
It wouldn't
That
surprise me, but Penn State's going to
Penn
take
State's
care
balling.
of it.
Minnesota at number 7, Wisconsin. Minnesota has 8 wins. This is not an easy game.
Wisconsin at home.
Minnesota's a tough game.
I'm gonna still go Wisconsin.
I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
What do you think, Jay?
I don't trust.
What do you think, Jay?
That team.
No, I'm good, man. I'm waiting on this man to get it.
Number 12, Utah at number 10, Colorado. This is a top 12 game.
Utah.
This is number 12 against 10.
He knows he's doing it on purpose.
I know.
It's the last game of the night.
He's
That's
burning
when I'll
his
take my time. Go ahead. Who you got?
Oh man, Utah. Colorado's gonna get shown that they're
I'm
not
gonna
for real.
Take the Utes.
Utah.
Utah. I'm going to go with Colorado. And here's why. I think Colorado has a real shot to get to one of the Final Four teams. And I think they
do.
will. And they were one of the most underrated teams. I think Colorado will win. The next game, South Carolina at number 4, Clemson.
Oh my God, give me South Carolina. No, Clemson's gonna win by like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, Clemson better win this game.
I'm going with South Carolina with the upset.
That's a good call.
I'm going to go with South Carolina as well.
Okay.
UConn at Boston College.
Are you kidding me right now? I'm gonna hit him.
We talking about BC? Come on now.
Boston College? Oh, give me Boston College in that game,
Some
though.
BC powders. That's not what I want to talk about now.
All right, and the highlight of the night. I don't know their rankings.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'll tell you. Let me get the rankings for you. That's not it.
We know what game you want to hear about.
What game you talking about? There's like no other game that day, dude.
See, here we go.
Let me see.
Watch ourselves.
We got Houston at Memphis. You talking about that one?
No. The game. Keep going. Keep
Memphis.
going.
Oh, here you go. Florida International at ODU.
Florida International.
Florida International.
Although ODU's got a good running game.
South Alabama at Idaho.
Idaho's actually
Idaho
a pretty
or
good team
Idaho?
this year. Idaho's a pretty good team this year.
Idaho.
Oregon at Oregon State. Big rivalry game.
Oregon State.
The biggest rivalry
The
game of the
Beavers.
day.
The biggest rivalry. Hey, you know what? You're just throwing shade to even Michigan and Ohio State. That ain't even
And
funny.
then, last but not least, East Carolina.
This man. If it's East Carolina, I'm taking whoever else you're about to say. Because East Carolina's bad
East
this year.
Carolina's terrible.
My sister goes there. And I have to,
And the last big game of the weekend, UNCC at Texas San Antonio.
ooh, Texas San Antonio.
Take it, Texas San Antonio.
UTSA, baby.
I'm taking UNCC.
The Road Runners.
All right. Was there any other games I may have missed? Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, the
right.
primetime
Number
game.
23, Florida, at number 17, Florida State. If anybody's going to pay attention to it, it's 8
I'm
o'clock.
taking
game.
Florida State, man.
Florida
You know I'm
State all day
taking
long.
Florida
All
State.
day, every day. Dalvin Cook.
What's the Gator? I can't remember Tyson O'Neil. No, Tyson O'Neil does it all the time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, throw the Gator chomp.
Hold on, wait a minute. Dalvin Cook scored again, y'all. Damn, another touchdown.
No, Luke Del Rio. No, I'm just kidding. I will go with Florida State. I'm just messing with you.
And to be honest, if you take away like 3 games from Lamar Miller, the UNC Charlotte game, the Syracuse game, where he ran up these big ass stats, Dalvin Cook would be the front runner for the Heisman.
Yep.
Because he's had a miraculous last 6-7 games. He's been
What?
putting
It's
up
Titus
the
O'Neil.
numbers.
Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil, man. Come on.
What was
He did the thing. I can't do
I
it.
know.
See?
I know what he's doing. He sounds like a stupid sea otter.
He need to go. That's the Gators, man.
Dalvin Cook, 225 all-purpose yards, 2 touchdowns. We beat Florida. What do you think? Like,
I mean, if he
30,
does that, if he does that against one of the better defenses,
35-17.
Yep.
All right, let's move into NBA real fast. We got a couple games there. This week, Monday, you got the Raptors at the Clippers. The Clippers are playing great.
Clippers are the best team in basketball.
They will win the West.
I don't know about that one.
Thunder at the Lakers on Tuesday. That's another
Lakers
great
are
game to
moving
watch.
up the power rankings.
Wednesday, you got the Blazers at the Cavs. The Raptors at Rockets.
Rockets.
Lakers at Warriors.
Warriors.
Warriors looking to avenge one of the losses.
yes.
Friday, the Spurs at the Celtics.
Spurs.
And then Monday, Hawks at Warriors.
Dub Nation.
Hawks in an upset.
No, I think the Hawks, too, because they have no answer for Dwight Howard underneath. Dwight Howard's going to have like 25, 30 rebounds. He had 18 the other day.
Yep, he's huge. 10 points before he got ejected by hitting Cody.
Oh, I'm talking about the next game after
Oh.
when they won, actually, because he wasn't getting worn out by Cody Zeller. Laughed when Cody Zeller
we
got a
gave
contract
cash money
extension.
player of the week for Cody.
Oh, yeah.
He's a serviceable
He is
player.
a serviceable NBA player. And this is what serviceable NBA players do for you.
Yeah. All right, Roy Hibbert. All right, let's go on to
Did
2
I say
words.
Roy Hibbert was serviceable?
Oh, here we go.
Roy Hibbert.
If you're not down with that,
I said he had an all right season. He had an all right game 1.
Roy. All right, Roy Hibbert. No, I'm just kidding. In NFL documentary that him and Steve Smith has, him and Cam Newton butted heads in Carolina.
Well, that's not nothing new.
Not news.
That's not
Obvious.
new. That's not new
it's
at all.
word, but
I remember seeing a
we
game.
saw it
where-
on the sideline.
Yeah.
He was like, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Steve Smith was giving him the business, and he couldn't handle it.
Other than being a cap casualty, they couldn't have those two on the same team.
Yeah.
2 totally different personalities in that locker room. That would have been toxic.
They tried to railroad Steve Smith, tried to give him a really lesser deal because they wanted him gone anyway.
Yeah.
Bad blood. I'll just say that. Carolina Hurricanes owner says he wants to sell at any cost and has no issues relocating franchise.
Big deal. Do we care about hockey in the Carolinas? Do you care?
I don't. No.
I thought you made a mistake and we're supposed to be talking about Miami Hurricanes. I don't
They're
even
not
Yeah.
relocating Miami.
I've been saying that for 3 weeks now. Why the hell are we called the Hurricanes?
Oh, no.
It's just stupid. Get them out of here,
I got
man.
2 words for you. Charlotte T-Storms.
Storms.
Thunderstorms. I mean, dude, Charlotte thunderstorms. Think about it. You get big clouds.
But you know what?
lightning.
Western Carolina needs some thunderstorms before we burn
They
up.
definitely do. I would like for them to move Charlotte. That's what they need to do. Texas firing of Charlie Strong, if they still do. Thoughts? 2 words.
Right move.
Booster driven.
Not welcome.
Doomed from the start. I know that's more than 2 words, but he was doomed from the start. I'm going to keep saying that.
Replacing legend.
Mac Brown? Well, Mac Brown was a good
Mac
coach.
Brown never lost less than 8 games except once.
This is more than 2.
Plus, he's a good old boy.
What's bad with college football? This is what's bad with college football. These guys that go to these schools and they don't really get a shot.
Yep.
So, and he wasn't going to get one from the beginning because he was 4th, 5th choice in line. And I'm afraid this is the same thing that's going to happen this year at LSU because Ed Orgeron's not getting the job. Then they don't
And
get
they
the right
not
person.
get Jimbo Fisher.
Then they don't get the right person, and then they have to fire the next person in 2 years. I still think the best person at LSU would be Lane Kiffin. That's
They
my
may
thought.
go in that
Jimbo
direction.
Fisher would be the best guy, but
He ain't gonna
if
do
Jimbo goes to LSU,
We talked about that before you got here. Yeah, he's not going there.
He's not going there. But
Yeah.
if he did, I would love for Charlie Strong to come in and take over Florida State.
That's what we were talking about earlier.
I would like that. I would like.
All
We
day.
know Charlie Strong can recruit.
He does, especially in the state of Florida. But if he gets fired from Texas, he's not going to a big school. But he'll go to Purdue or somewhere smaller.
He'll probably take a year off.
You always
man.
give those
A lot of
college
people
coaches
take a
though.
year off,
Give them
and then-
4 years, man. At least
You should, because
At
you got to get
least.
the recruits and
Yeah.
everything else. You got to get your system. But he's had 3, and
Or you
his
can be like
defense
Jeff
did
Fisher
not
and just get a
improve.
lifetime for being mediocre, less than mediocre.
Jeff
Well-
Fisher and Marvin Lewis.
Hey, you know what's going to save
At
Jeff
least Marvin
Fisher?
Lewis is making the playoffs.
You know what's going to save Jeff Fisher?
What's that?
Jared
Goff.
He's going to save him. All right? He's there to save him.
His 4.3 yards per attempt.
That's right. Hey, it's better than
That's
Case Keenum.
suck.
Better than Case Keenum.
Case Keenum got 4 wins.
Survivor Series 2016. He also didn't throw any touchdowns. Survivor Series 2016.
Not impressed.
Really?
I thought some of the matches were good, but Goldberg and Brock Lesnar
That
kind
downplayed it.
of gave me a sour taste at the end of the night. After
If it wasn't for that main event,
it would've
I would
been-
say
don't know,
instant
gung-ho,
classic.
But after
All right,
that,
that's a
man,
good one.
that's what sticks in your mind when you're going to bed. When you turn off your TV, like,
Yep.
I got that bull crap match to finish. Y'all should have did that first.
Yep.
Got that out of my way.
Yep. Shield reunion.
That was good.
that was I saw
That was
Mark out
good.
so
it was
bad for
coming.
that.
You knew it was coming.
That was
Oh, I
good.
love it.
Shield reunion, man. Too soon. I think it's a little too soon though.
It's been two plus years.
2 years.
God damn, that's a bad.
Yeah, that's
I
a long
will
time.
say they've been there 4 years now. It's been 2 years since
And they've all held all held titles. So
They've
you know.
all held the WWE title,
Yeah.
so bring them back.
Here's more than 2. James Ellsworth has to go. That's all I'm going to say. That guy's got to go.
Braun Strowman. I love that guy. He's so impressive.
I love it too. Thanksgiving Day.
Moist turkey, please, please. No dry bird in front of Bobby. No dry bird in front of Big Shot.
I'm not a turkey guy.
I'm gonna talk some stuff.
Ham.
I'm ham.
Too much. Too much. Turkey coma. Because
I'm gonna be a fat, and I'm gonna be sleeping, falling in and out of the games like this.
I slept through a whole game last year. Whole game. The whole
yeah.
second game.
Oh yeah.
Lots of FFS. Football, food, and sleep.
I definitely got to stay up for the racial slurs in the Cowboys this year because it's a big game
It's a
this
big
year.
game.
Last year, the Cowboys sucked. And we
Blue
killed them.
Jays offer Aaron Carson a 4-year, $80 million deal.
They better keep him. Keep him.
Who do what?
Edwin and Carson.
And Carson. He played with the Blue Jays last
Yeah,
year.
he was one of those big bats. They got to keep him
Are you
if
gonna
they
say
trying
what?
to make that run.
Baseball. What?
Anything?
I don't.
No, nothing.
No, I don't care
Nothing.
about
Boston Red Sox.
Nope.
Boston Red Sox getting ready to get paid. That's who's going to pay him. Jets, Ryan Fitzpatrick is starting quarterback again.
True.
Those are 2 words.
12 mil. They gave him 12 mil. He better start.
Money back.
Fitz tragic.
It's magic.
See, if I was an owner or a GM, I'd put somewhere in the contract. If you are that bad and I end up having to bench you, I get to recoup 70% of that guaranteed money I gave to you.
Here's more than 2 quarterback worse than Jared Goff. All right.
I'm ready to end the show. I cannot hear any more about Jared Goff. My head.
I would say,
On that note,
Hey, hey.
you got any bon voyages?
Of course, to this week's episode of BSS Carolinas, #Rule of 3. Enjoy your turkey day. Make sure you eat a lot. Drink wisely. Stay off the roads if you're drinking. Also, bon voyage to Brangelina. I know it's been about a month now, but we didn't mention it here. That was the Hollywood power couple getting divorced. I can't believe it. My feelings are hurt. So hard to say goodbye,
Baby.
to yesterday.
When you laugh with
I figure it fits right in when you're talking about this. So, hey, go ahead.
What's the jam? I just want to listen to Boys and Men now.
I'm here for you.
They're coming to show soon.
With New Kids on the Block.
I know.
That's what I got this week.
You got any bon voyage? Bye-byes? Anything?
Bon voyage to CJ Prosize, my fantasy team, and everything that goes along with it.
All right. You got anything?
Just, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And we'll be back. We'll see y'all next week. with another great show.
Absolutely. AJ Green to miss week 12, but to return this season. They say he might not, but he will be back. Texas has fired Charlie Strong. Also, Gio Bernard out for the season, torn ACL. I meant to mention that earlier.
He's looking for a second opinion, but torn ACL.
They say he's done. The breaking news I meant to add, George Klinsman is out as coach of Team USA. He was 55, 27, 16 since hiring in 2011.
For real.
The guy's 55, 27, 16.
I mean,
it takes more than 5 years to build a national team.
We act like we have the talent to compete with the powers
We
around
act like
the world.
we care about
don't.
soccer in this country as
I
much
do
as
every
other
4
ones.
years.
I know, but there's a lot of growth that needs to take place in this country.
A lot of talent that needs to come up before we can compete.
Jay Cutler could be done for the season with an injury. Matt Barkley starting this weekend. Pat's Alan Branch suspended 4 games for marijuana use. Cowboys lose tight end James Hanna for the season. He's a blocking tight end.
Okay.
He's like 4th string.
Oh, hey.
Don't worry.
Bye-bye to McLean.
Rolando McClain.
Rolando McClain is suspended 10 games, and he's gone for another year when he comes
additional
back.
year.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
So,
leave the women's estrogen alone, boy.
He won't be back. Bears linebacker, some more Bears news. Jarrell Freeman suspended 4 games for violating PED policy.
Yep.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is it a competitive advantage even if you're losing too? Still losing?
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's a competitive advantage when you're trying to make them tackles for your guaranteed money.
Jesus,
Thoughts
man.
and prayers with Cardinals head coach Bruce Arians hospitalized with chest pain. Tests have been
Isn't this
favorable.
twice in 2 years
Yeah,
for Bruce
so
Arians?
there's talks that after his season, who knows if he'll be back.
He needs to check.
Well, if he
so-
leaves, Tony Romo is not going there.
Right.
No.
No. Well,
He's Denver, and I think Tony Romo's going to Denver.
I agree. I think that's where
I just don't see John Elway ponying up a draft pick to try to trade for him and taking that $20 million hit.
I think Jerry Jones is going to cut him and not trade him.
No, he won't cut him. He'll
He
trade
will,
him somewhere.
so he can go wherever he wants to go.
He will trade him.
If he
somewhere.
cuts him, then you can definitely go there. But if you
Tony
gotta
will
try to
go.
trade for him?
Tony will only go to a contender that has a shot.
Would
It's not with
Jerry Jones
Cleveland
take
or
that
Jets.
huge cap hit if he cuts Tony Romo? Because
No.
that'd be $20 million
It's
of
dead-
dead
it's
money,
dead money anyway.
against the salary cap.
It's dead money anyway. So.
10.
Well, you'll have to
Would it be
pay
10?
for it next year
It'll be
anyway.
10.
It'd be 10.
All right. I don't have anything else. You guys got anything else?
Nah.
Happy Turkey Day.
Yeah.
That's it.
Have a
Yeah.
great Thanksgiving. Root for the Cowboys to beat the
Please don't
racial
do that.
slurs. Make sure you join us next week, next Thursday. Next Monday, we'll try to have a. Actually, we're not because WWE Raw is in town next week.
Is it?
Monday.
Is it?
At
Really?
Spectrum?
Yep. So I will be there for that. So we will have a Thursday show. So make sure you tune in. Follow us on Twitter, BSS Carolinas. Check out our website, breakdownsportshow.com. And as always, you can catch us everywhere.
Side piece.
Good day.